Hello, my name is music teacher Kate. In this video, we'll be exploring minor key signatures and looking at how they relate to the major key signatures we studied in lesson 18 of this music theory series. We can always chalk our minor key signatures up to this whiteboard representation of an especially thorough circle of fifths. Moving around the outside of the circle of fifths, we see our major key signatures. If this brings up questions about major key signatures and how they move around the circle and what these black numbers and accidentals mean, that tells me that you need to go back and review lesson 18 before you're ready to jump into lesson 20. So please do. Now, assuming we're all caught up, on the inside of the circle, we are going to now see our minor key signatures. And these minor key signatures are the minor key signatures that are relative to the major key signatures that they look a lot like. We've known for some time now that the key of C has 0 sharps and 0 flats. Well, the key of A minor has 0 sharps and 0 flats. The key of A minor is relative to the key of C major. The key of F major has 1 flat, and that flat is B flat. The key of D minor has 1 flat, and that flat is still B flat. The key of D minor is relative to the key of F major. The key of G major has 1 sharp, and that sharp is F sharp. The key of E minor has 1 sharp, and that sharp is F sharp. The key of E minor is relative to the key of G major. This is a lot of new information to process, and at this point you may be kind of taking it at face value. But as we know, music theory is perfect math, and there's always a pattern, so let's break down that logic. Starting with an explanation of what we mean by relative key signatures. Major key signatures and minor key signatures are both very commonly heard in Western tonal music. Now, take C major and A minor, for example. Both of those key signatures have 0 sharps and 0 flats. In fact, both of those scales have exactly 7 pitches, and they are the exact same pitches. So how do we make sense of this? Let's take our old trusty key of C major and its relative key of A minor. Let's think this through. The pitches of the C major scale are diatonic to the key of C major. The pitches diatonic to the A minor scale are the pitches that are diatonic to the key of A minor. Those pitches are 7 different pitches. And those pitches are exactly the same. So what makes C major, and A minor, A minor? Like, why do we not call those keys enharmonic? Why? The sound characteristic, of course. Because if I sit down at a piano and I want to play a C major scale, I am going to play every white key from C to C. And it's going to sound like Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. But if I want to play an A minor scale, then I am going to play all those same keys from A to A. And it will sound like Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Talking major scale solfege, if you reorder Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, the major scale, you start the pitches from La and go to La. la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, that will get you your relative minor every single time. It's just reordered pitches. It's just la to la. Does this matter? Like, if I'm playing a song with no sharps and no flats, and I tell my friends that the song is written in C major, but actually it reflects A minor a little more accurately, are people gonna be confused? Nah, but you wouldn't have done your best job communicating. So it's all about listening for the difference between that major sound and that minor sound. That begins by wrapping your ear around the scales that we've been talking about. So keep practicing with those. If I hear a song that sounds like this, that's gonna sound super major, right? I hear that do, re, mi, fa, sol right from the beginning. But if I hear it sounds a little sadder. It sounds a little like do, mi, sol minor third. And so I'm gonna say A minor for that one. If you've done your homework since lesson 18, then you already have your order of sharps memorized and your order of flats memorized. That's gonna make looking at your minor keys so super duper easy. Check it out. F, C flat, G flat, D, A, E, B. That is my order of sharps, dude. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. All right. Oh, here it is again. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. And if we were dealing with the minor key signatures that include double sharps and double flats, it would continue. It would go to E next. Now let's check it out backwards. B, E, A, D, G flat, C flat, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. Well, if we were going to include these minor key signatures with double sharps and double flats, it would keep going. If you do not yet have your order of sharps and order of flats memorized, I do recommend taking a screenshot of an especially thorough circle of fifths for a study reference to keep with you on your pocket robot at all times.